This OVW social media exclusive is brought to you by Game Exchange, now with more than 50 stores in the U.S., including 2 in Louisville. Buy, sell, and trade for all your gaming needs. OVW and Game Exchange, an unbeatable tag team.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the OVW social media match of the week.
William Lutz.
As always, the OVW social media exclusive is brought to you by our good friends at Game Exchange. Check them out for all of your gaming needs. Don't be a maniac like William Lutz and go somewhere else. And I'll tell you what, William Lutz might be a little bit crazy, but let's see if he can be effective in tonight's triple threat match.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, this match made on OVW social media, a triple threat match between William Lutz, Ashton Cove, and Brandon Wolf after the actions of both Lutz and Cove from last week.
Certainly so.
Speaking of which, ladies and gentlemen,
Go!
I am the Easton villain, Josh Ashcraft, alongside Total BS Bruce Snyder, and the Doctor himself, Dr. Man Beast Ted McNailer.
And of course, Cove and Lutz know each other very well, having teamed up a bunch of times in the past.
We saw last week there's a bit of a dispute. Well, there's no dispute about the winner. Brandon Wolf won the first ever Grand Scramble, winning $1,000 in the match. Lutz and Cove attacked Wolf. I tried to take the money, but they couldn't agree on who should take the money. Wolf!
And speaking of Brandon Wolf, here he comes.
So from what I understand, Brandon Wolf said, if you all want the money so bad, I'll give you just one more chance to earn it. Wolf put up his own $1,000 that he won last week on the line in this triple threat match.
And that's gutsy for a young competitor going out here against 2 men that, while this is a triple threat match, they're tag partners, Doc.
And sometimes you wonder if they're not thinking with their brains. In other words, too much testosterone, too much swagger, not thinking this through. Why do you need to put your own money up?
Well, it's to show that you're a true competitor. It's showing that he's got the guts, the class, and the determination to be able to beat these two individuals.
Are you actually admitting that Wolf?
$1,000 is on the line.
Are you actually admitting that Wolf has guts? Haven't heard you talk too nicely about him in the past.
Hey, you know what? I'll give the kid credit where credit's due. It takes guts to go out here and face 2 men.
All right, so do you guys look at this as a triple threat, or is it more like a handicap match, 2-on-1?
Normally, I would say this is going to be a handicap situation. It looks like it might be starting that way, but we saw Lutz and Cove absolutely not on the same page last week, so I'm not sure it's going to last.
Well, they might have put their differences behind them, because right now they're double teaming on Wolf, who right now is firing, but expending a lot of energy, Josh.
Well, Wolf getting taken down to the mat there by Ashton Cove as Cove just puts the boots to him, and William Lutz joins in. This is where that handicap-like scenario comes into play that we were talking about.
That's true. We don't know what happened between them or what kind of deal may have been worked out, but I tell you what, walking away with even $500 if they were to split it 50-50 isn't a bad deal.
No, it really isn't, Doc. I mean, that's actually smart. Hey, you know what? Me and you, we should talk off camera about doing that.
I have a feeling you guys have talked off camera a number of times about subjects of money.
Well, and the teamwork making the dream work, Lutz and Cove yelling about. Oh, Brandon Wolf says he doesn't care too much about teamwork. He's trying to win this thing.
And guys, you have to figure Wolf, when he was planning his strategy, had to have known that a 2-on-1 possibility was a possibility.
Well, 3 men in a double headlock type situation here. You know, I really think that William Lutz has the best of this one.
Yeah, he's the only one not in the headlock.
Oh.
Oh! Lutz and Cove butting heads.
And Wolf taking advantage with the high drop kick.
Drop salt out of Wolf.
Oh, goodness. Enziguri from Brandon Wolf, and that will ring your bell.
Especially, Doc, if you get hit in the ear, doesn't it destroy your equilibrium?
No, it absolutely can. That is where your vestibular system comes from, and yes, the whole world can appear if it's spinning.
Your what system? Your what?
Vestibular. We'll talk later. I'll explain.
I don't think
Either
I heard
way,
that correctly.
This doesn't need much explanation at all, as William Lutz has Wolf ready.
Now, what are they going to do? Is he going to let him off the hook?
Wolf manages to get out of the way.
And Wolf says, fine, you're going to delay. I'll go down for the 1, the 2.
Oh, roll up by Wolf, and now Lutz in, stomps on his own partner. Oh, there's a splash there. Just miscommunication after miscommunication, and Brandon Wolf is taking advantage of it.
Wolf is just lightning quick. Now William Lutz getting incensed here.
And meanwhile, trying to tell his partner Cove, I didn't mean it. And Cove is like, what in the bleep is going on?
Are we about to see, for the first time, Lutz and Cove explode?
And look at Wolf. Wolf is exacerbating everything. How's that for a big word?
I like that.
Firing everyone up. Well, it's part of my vestibular system.
What?
I'm just saying what I learned from a man over here.
Well,
Oh,
one thing I
pulling
learned
up
is
the-
you don't mess with a man's areola tape.
Uh-oh.
Pulling the nip tape off.
Well,
Uh-oh,
that's one
Wolf.
way to say
I
it.
think they're going to
Sneaking
do
in.
it. They're going
Look
to
at
go
Wolf.
at it.
Look at Wolf. Wolf
Oh.
able to get the drop kick. Wolf.
This kicks Cove now.
Sets him up
Hooks
for the
him up.
vertical suplex.
Nicely done.
Puts his man down on the mat. Quick go behind into a roll up here. Referee in position. Only a 2 count as Cove breaks it up.
Cove with the save.
Now look at this. Cove ditching
Oh.
Wolf to the outside, and now just a straight hand right to the face of his tag partner.
Guys, remember we were talking about we didn't know what was said behind scenes as far as these two were concerned? Whatever was said is now completely out the window.
It's a triple threat situation. Work together to eliminate your one of the competitors in the match, and then it becomes the one-on-one. Makes it a little bit easier.
Well, except now it's a true triple threat because there's no semblance of working between these two former teammates. And now Wolf sneaking behind. 1, 2. Did he get the 3? No, 2 3/4. As
man,
close as
that
you
was
can
close.
come.
Momentum.
I want a replay.
Momentum of the referee's hand on the way down, shoulder up at the last second.
And Josh, that is referee's discretion at all times.
That is, if the referee, coming from a former referee, if my hand's moving downward, your shoulder comes up, I can't pull it. Hey, that's just a 2 count.
Yeah.
Doc, I learned from you. And a good friend of ours, Chris Sharp, I think Chris would have made the same call.
Either
Wolf
way.
again trying to sneak up.
Wolf's determined to win via roll-up.
Oh, a hard kick to the head.
Just right into the point of the jaw
And again,
there.
out. Notice how they keep throwing Wolf out so these two former teammates can go at each other.
Well, even though it seems like things are broken down, they still might be figuring out who's going to be the one to walk away with that $1,000 as Wolf throws Lutz out of the ring.
Now,
Well, Lutz did
thrown
the
out.
work.
Oh!
Does a flip on Cove.
Standing
2,
moonsault.
3, that's it.
Your winner of $1,000, Brandon Wolf.
William Lutz managed to nail Eat Defeat, but then was unceremoniously dumped to the floor. And Lutz picks up the victory with the standing moonsault, Doc.
Yeah, absolutely. Wolf just won in grand fashion as he holds on to the $1,000.
I guess he was hungry like the Wolf.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up. Again, I am the East End villain alongside Total BS, Bruce Snyder, and the Doc, saying we will see you next time.
This OVW social media exclusive was brought to you by Game Exchange. Now with more than 50 stores in the U.S., including 2 in Louisville. Buy, sell, and trade for all of your gaming needs. OVW and Game Exchange, an unbeatable tag team.